Hi, welcome. Today I would like to talk about one particular block in TPL data flow, and it is called the write once block. So let's get started. If you look at the Microsoft documentation, you can find it and read more about it. But let's not worry too much about it, and I will demonstrate. Thank you. So basically, I have my program that will call the write once example class, and it'll call the start method in that. And we could go to the definition of that. And in the start, I'm just creating a write once block. Basically, whatever it's a generic constructor. So whatever message will come, it will clone it, and that's what it is doing. So X is just changed to X. So let's see if we try to post 10 messages to this write one block, what happens. And here I'm checking from what is returned from here. So if the message doesn't get posted, it will just say write line failed post. So let me clear my console because I already ran just to see how it works. And I can run it again to show it to you. And it should just take a second. So what you would notice is that it failed when trying to post a value from 1 through 9. So you can see this loop is going from 0 through 9, and it worked only the first time around. So that's one thing we learned about this write once block, that you can only write to it once. And basically, uh, if you write to it more than once, it will obviously fail. So what can we do again to check how you can receive from this block? So to see how this works, what we can do is try to receive from this block. And let's say we want to receive 10 messages again. Instead of post, we would just do receive. And we will just say fail receive here, because if it doesn't work, we want to write this message. And we want to receive data from it, and we can take a look at the data that's being received. And I'm here changing it to just indicate the value we receive from here. Instead of J, let's call it X. So it's not the same as what we put it in there, and then we have to declare a var here, obviously. So I just formatted this, and let's see what it does when we try to run this. So obviously, let's see what we get when we run this thing. So as you can see that when we are trying to receive it, it basically receives whatever value it was sent to the block once. And you can receive it as many times as you want. So every time you call a receive, it does actually give you a value. So that's actually a pretty interesting concept from write once block, and you might be able to exploit it in certain fashion. Say, for example, if you have a sensor and it is recording some data and you want to latch it to some kind of a error condition, you could create this write one blocks where you filter and write to it this error condition, and then you can basically check this error condition anytime you receive from it. That may be one example. I'm sure you can think of several other examples where this might be useful. And I'm going to add this video on my website under Gore Associate. Instead of this action block and other blocks, I'll just create TPL data flow write once block. Thank you for watching this short screencast, and you have a great day.